Many, many moons ago, the world was a sad and lonely place, until a confident builder created a worldwide group, getting people excited, spreading it throughout the universe, enhancing their confidence, self-esteem, and everyone got connected. It's like no other have seen before. Cloud9 Asylum is the place to be.
Right. Why does Jamaicans speak negative about oral sex? Do you think they do it, although they speak negative about it?
I think they do it, even though they speak negatively about it. I think it's based on culture, ego, and also based on how we were grown. When I say culture, I mean how we were grown. Slavery back then, and then you have the rich. It was there. It is something that persons fail to see that was there for a very long time, and I think it was introduced mostly by the Europeans, and then it comes up where the inner city persons, where they said that when you go low, it's a stigma. They burn you out, they curse you, right? And I think oral sex is something, for some persons it is expressed by two persons that love each other. All right. Oral sex has been around for many years. Some persons fail to see the blind truth, right? And I mean, it's something that has been there. We can't get away from it. It's I mean, what is there to hide from? Right? What is there to hide from? And then at the end of the day, oral sex brings out, a lot in persons.
Good evening, Mr. Lorraine. Question is, why does most Jamaican men speak negatively about oral sex?
Okay, good evening. This is Tally. Anyway, I believe most Jamaican men speak negative about oral sex because the fear of what friends, family want to say about them, and that is like discrimination, and also the person who they have done it to. Them fear if them and the person in a little disagreement, the person are going to throw it back in their face and go out on the street and ball it out. And I believe that is a bedroom something. So most Jamaican men fear those things. And also I believe say one of the next fear them have, right? It's like a walk down the street and cross alone and they have bad behavior and they don't feel like shame about it.
So next question is, do you think they do it even though they speak negatively about it?
Yes, I believe 75% of Jamaican oral sex, despite the negative thing, the negative way they talk about it. Because in Jamaican world right now, that is part of our culture. It becomes the norm for us. So some of them do it behind closed door. But as I said, the fear of what friends gonna say, that is why they don't come out clear with it, like how me that come out and be that proud person, right?
Yes.
But on another scale, as I said, I believe 75% of them do it despite them talk negative about it. Nowadays, Jamaican are coming out more than first time, right? First time, most people usually say, I disgrace whenever time they hear that you do oral sex. But now, because it's coming and now more person coming out with it.
So next question, do you do oral sex?
Yes, I can proudly say I do it and I enjoy doing it because I like to pleasure my female friends then. And to be honest, doing oral sex is a part of me. I think that was part of the way I do adapt it. And I enjoy it and I full dose it. And I will encourage other male to try it who do not try it as yet, because it's something pleasuring. Because for me, I don't believe you as a male should want a female to do it to you and you are not doing it back to the female. I don't believe that is right. I believe if you want the pleasure for yourself, you should have made the female have pleasure too. So you should return the favor. And last but not least, if somebody done it to you, either male or female, please, whenever time we not have a little disagreement, do not throw it back in the person's face. Despite we might be proud of what we do, not ashamed of what we do, but it don't supposed to throw back in your face in a negative manner, because it's something that done in the bedroom where you and that two other girl are whatever was there. So it should be still right where it is.
It starts? Yeah. Okay. It says, why does most Jamaicans speak negatively about oral sex, and do you think they do it even though they speak negatively about it?
Yes, for one, most people do it and don't want anybody to know that they're doing oral sex. And probably they think it's a bad thing, which is not a good thing, because end of the day, if you have a female or if you have a man, you have to can please a man in a right way where you should. You understand?
Yeah, I say, Marie, really, why does most Jamaicans speak negatively about oral sex? Reason being, why most Jamaicans speak negatively about it is because them are accused them are accused it by saying, like, if you go down on your partner, that nasty or it not right and so forth. I believe that in a relationship you not have to do it, but you can please your partner. You're supposed to please your partner, and if you choose to do it that way, nobody is supposed to stop
Have
you.
a problem, you know, supposed to have a problem with it. I have some people like the gangster, man, a bad man, me not do them things. At the end of the day, some bad man, and them a do it. You understand? And them a do it. Because I know gangster. We say them now go down when the man in front of them call them and say, I not do them things, I not go on no girl. At the end of the day, them a freak bender. See?
Exactly, because not for them leak out right completely, and you don't know where I'm gonna do behind closed door. Of course, because I know based on experience, enough boy where you see a man who this and that oral sex not this, them I top freak overall. Yeah, so me I believe say them agree.
I think so too.
Yep.
Thank you for watching.
I'm here to speak on the topic of why most Jamaicans speak negatively about oral sex. Well, for me, growing up as a young man and around my brethren, most of them would say that they would never do, and they would never go down or they would never go low. But I think one of the key factors why most persons speak negatively about oral sex is the fear. Most persons are fearful of how people would react or how people would view them. Most persons are afraid of what will happen if persons find out that they are doing oral sex. And most of the time, when they are fearful, it will lead them to really speak negatively about the matter. So I think one of the key factors why persons speak negatively about oral sex is fear. Because as a young man and around a friend them and we are chill and we are talk, and if you ever make a statement about oral sex, a man is good to say, yo, you're go low or your boat, and you have enough to come round them and all kind of thing. And that will really lead you to think twice about doing oral sex. So I think one of the fearful factor about about doing oral sex is how persons would view it. I think some of the time these persons that really talk about oral sex that they will never do it. Some of the time they are the ones that are doing it. And because of the guilt and what they know they are doing, they will not admit it. Growing up in Jamaica society, many things persons will say them not doing, and under the secret they are doing it. So I think the key factor why persons don't really speak out about oral sex or really say that they are going to try it or they speak negatively about it is the fear of what persons will think of them.
Hi, it's your girl Kiki representing the Cloud9 family. So, we were asked to talk about a topic. So, the topic is why does most Jamaicans speak negatively about oral, and do you think they do it even though they speak negatively towards it or about it? My opinion. You have people talk things a lot of time where them not do from where them not do and them still turn around and do it. You see me? So at the end of the day, if you're not do oral, if you not have nothing good to say, you shut your mouth. Simple. Me not have a problem with oral sex. At the end of the day, if you do it, have to do. You get me? So for all of the people them we talk about oral and nastiness and all these things and no man can get them to this and no man can get them to that, shut up, because at the end of the day, if you not give a man oral, somebody else will give him oral for you, and me no say no want that. So as I said, me not have a problem with it. And like for all of the people them with them negativity, wanna keep it to yourself. And see me, nothing is wrong with performing oral. Nothing is wrong with it. And the people them, yes, we have negative things to say about it. They're doing it. You see me? Anybody will have anything negative or bad for say about a situation or anything, them a do it. Trust me. Take it from me. You get me? So yes, these are my views and I hope you like it. Thank you guys for listening.
This a fresh boss representing for Cloud9. You see it? Now, I get on the topic about why most of these Jamaicans speak negative about oral sex. Enough for them are against it and them a do it. You see it? What people do doesn't concern you. When I tell people say, oh, me a burn it out, but yet them a do it.
Most Jamaican men speak negative towards oral sex because the stigma behind it. The waste man stigma, the nasty stigma, the bowcat stigma, all of that thing. You see me? Because most of them go on like say if you do it, you do this big old wrong thing or it's this big old even nasty thing or whatever. So they know one of friends I say them about cat, waste man, get up their head and at them all type of nonsense. But whether you want to believe it or not, most of them do it. Because most women want it nowadays for them sexual pleasure. So why not? Why them not gonna do it? No man don't like the fact for no someone other man out there please them woman more than them.
And the worst thing you can tell a man say, the man they fuck better than you, or the man they suck better than you. Whatever. So yeah, of course, I do believe that most of them still do it even though them burn it out. You see me? Some do it because them have to. Some do it because they love it. Some do it because of the in thing. But most of them do it. Like, I can't remember the last time I ever encountered with one Jamaican who don't do such things. Understand me? I say so. Of course, I strongly believe they still do it even though them burn it out. So, I'm not going to try trick. But you know, the men have this thing about them, especially Jamaican men, isn't it? Them now want to look like waste man according to them, and them claims are waste man eat pussy and them nasty and this and all type of them something. But come on, most of them do it. Most of them are hide and eat on the sheets. And they know it, you know it, you don't know, so not hide and do it. So no stop come around, beat up and just and go like second, you don't want the next man do it to nothing.